Same investments, same growth, same $350,000 retirement portfolio. One account could leave you with the full $350,000. The other could leave you with about $273,000 after taxes. That is a $77,000 difference, just from choosing how your retirement account gets taxed. Roth IRA or traditional IRA. Most people make this decision randomly, without understanding what they're actually choosing between, and that mistake compounds against them for decades. The good news, once you understand the one key factor that determines which is right for you, the decision becomes completely clear. And that's exactly what this video is going to give you. Everything in this video is for educational purposes only, and is not financial advice. Tax laws and contribution limits change periodically. Always check the current IRS guidelines and consult a tax professional for personalized guidance. This is video 9 in our personal finance series. We covered how to invest $100 a month in video 6 and the S&P 500 in video 8. This video answers the question almost everyone asks after those two. Which account should I actually be using? Links in the description. Let's get straight to the core distinction, because everything else in this video flows from this one point. Both a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA are tax-advantaged retirement accounts. The difference is not what you invest in, it's not how much you can contribute, it's when you pay the tax. Traditional IRA, you contribute money before it's taxed. You get a tax deduction today, which lowers your taxable income this year. The money grows tax deferred. Then when you withdraw it in retirement, you pay income tax on every dollar you take out, including all the growth. Roth IRA, you contribute money after it's already been taxed. No deduction today. But the money grows completely tax-free. And when you withdraw in retirement, you pay zero tax. Not on your contributions, not on decades of compounding growth. Zero. So the real question isn't which account is better. It's when do I want to pay the tax? Now or later? And the answer to that depends entirely on one thing, whether your tax rate is higher now or higher in retirement. This is the framework that makes the decision simple. If your tax rate is lower now than it will be in retirement, pay the tax now. Choose the Roth IRA. Lock in today's lower rate while you can. If your tax rate is higher now than it will be in retirement, defer the tax. Choose the traditional IRA. Take the deduction today and pay at the lower rate later. The challenge. You don't know exactly what your tax rate will be in retirement. Nobody does. Tax laws change, your income changes. But you can make an educated prediction. And for most people reading this, that prediction points clearly in one direction. Here's why the Roth IRA wins for most people in their 20s and 30s. You are almost certainly in a lower tax bracket right now than you will be at peak earning years. You're early in your career. Your income is lower than it will be in 10 or 20 years. The tax rate you're paying today is probably the lowest it will ever be for the rest of your working life. Locking in tax-free growth at today's lower rate and never paying tax on potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars of compounding growth is an extraordinary advantage. Additionally, and this is a point most people miss, tax rates in the US are historically low by long-term standards. Many financial planners believe rates are more likely to rise than fall over the coming decades, given government debt levels. If that happens, paying tax now at today's rates and enjoying tax-free withdrawals later becomes even more valuable. We opened with the $77,000 difference. Now let's break down exactly where that number comes from, because understanding the calculation makes the decision feel even more concrete. Same scenario for both. $350,000 portfolio at retirement age. Both invested in the same S&P 500 index fund. Both grew identically over the same period. Traditional IRA, the calculation. You withdraw $350,000 over retirement. Every dollar is taxable as ordinary income. Assuming a blended effective tax rate of around 22% in retirement, a reasonable estimate for someone with moderate retirement income, you pay roughly $77,000 in taxes on that withdrawal. Your actual spendable retirement money, approximately $273,000. Roth IRA, the calculation. You withdraw $350,000 over retirement. Every dollar is completely tax-free, your contributions, and all the compounding growth. The IRS has already been paid, nothing owed. Your actual spendable retirement money, $350,000. Every cent. This is why the account choice matters so much. The investments inside both accounts are identical. The growth is identical. The only variable is the tax treatment, and that one variable creates a 5-figure difference in what you actually get to spend. And that's based on a $350,000 portfolio. If your portfolio reaches $500,000 or $700,000, which is entirely achievable with consistent contributions over a full career, the tax savings scale up proportionally. To be fair, there are real situations where the traditional IRA is the smarter choice. Let's cover them honestly. Situation 1. You're in a high tax bracket right now. If you're currently earning a high income and sitting in a high tax bracket, The immediate deduction from a traditional IRA is genuinely valuable. Reducing your taxable income today at a high rate and expecting to withdraw in retirement at a lower rate is mathematically sound. Example: if you're currently paying 35% in federal tax and expect to withdraw in retirement at an effective rate of 20%, deferring is the right call. You save 15 percentage points on every dollar contributed. Situation 2. You need the tax deduction now. If reducing your taxable income this year meaningfully affects your financial situation, for example, keeping you in a lower bracket, making you eligible for certain credits, or reducing a specific tax burden, the traditional IRA's upfront deduction has real immediate value. Situation 3. You're close to retirement. If you're in your 50s or 60s with a shorter investment horizon, the tax-free growth advantage of a Roth matters less because there are fewer compounding years ahead. The immediate deduction from a traditional IRA may provide more value. Important note on income limits. Roth IRA contributions phase out at higher income levels. Check irs.gov for the current year's thresholds. If your income exceeds the Roth limit, a traditional IRA or a strategy called a Backdoor Roth IRA may be your route. A tax professional can walk you through that if it applies to you. Here's the honest summary of where most viewers of this channel should land. If you are in your 20s or early 30s, earning a moderate income, and in a low to mid tax bracket right now, the Roth IRA is almost certainly your best choice. You are at or near the lowest tax rate of your career. The tax-free compounding over 30 to 40 years is an advantage that compounds just like your investments do. And the flexibility of a Roth, you can withdraw your contributions, not earnings, penalty-free at any time, adds an extra layer of optionality that the traditional IRA doesn't offer. If you are a higher earner in a high tax bracket, close to retirement, or specifically need the deduction to manage your tax burden this year, run the numbers with a tax professional and seriously consider the traditional IRA. If you genuinely cannot decide, a common approach is to contribute to both. Split your annual contribution between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA. You get some tax benefit now and some tax-free growth later. It's not as mathematically optimal as committing fully to one, but it hedges against uncertainty about future tax rates, which is a legitimate concern. Let's lock in the key points. The only real difference between a Roth IRA and a traditional IRA is when you pay the tax, now or later. Traditional IRA, contribute pre-tax, get a deduction today, pay income tax on everything in retirement. Roth IRA, contribute after tax, no deduction today, pay zero tax on withdrawal, including all your compounding growth. For most people in their 20s and 30s in a low to mid tax bracket, the Roth IRA wins. Your tax rate is likely the lowest it will ever be, and locking in decades of tax-free compounding is one of the most powerful financial moves available to ordinary people. Your action step. If you don't already have a Roth IRA open one today. Fidelity, Vanguard, and Schwab all offer them for free with no minimums. We covered the exact setup process in video 6, link in the description. Next video, we're going deep on 401ks, what they are, how the employer match works, how to choose your investments inside one, and the one mistake that costs employees thousands of dollars a year without them even realizing it. If your employer offers a 401k, that video is essential. Subscribe and I'll see you there.